Test, test.
Oh, look. It takes time. Camera off to Shall we start? Makeup was not. It's on. Oh, yeah, on picture. Not to the baby, but
Good afternoon, dear students. We are shortly starting the SIP program of Rosary College. Good afternoon, my beloved first-year students of BA, BCom, BCA, BBA, BBA TNT, and MCom Part 1. I welcome you all for the 3-day student induction program in the online mode. I, Assistant Professor Tracy Almeida Yaguer, the Academic Coordinator of the college, extend a warm welcome to all of you to the new academic year 2021-22. We at Rosary College are indeed delighted to be in partnership with you as we journey together into an exciting and meaningful discovery of knowledge and learning. From your higher secondary life to college life must have surely left you with diverse thoughts in your mind. So the sole purpose of this student induction program is to help you, my dear students, to adjust and feel comfort in the new environment, to inculcate in you the ethos and culture of our college, and to help you build stronger relationship and familiarize in the working processes of the college. During these 3-day sessions, you will learn about the institutional policies, processes, practices, culture, and values. We have a host of academic activities lined up for you in a detailed academic planner. Let's make this academic year 2021-22 eventful, as we are going to have all the planned activities in full swing, either in online mode or offline, depending on the pandemic situation. I now request the administrator of the college, Reverend Father Gabriel Coutinho, to kindly address the first-year students.
Good afternoon, my dear first-year students. Possibly all were waiting and all are waiting to know who the administrator is. I am Father Gabriel Coutinho, administrator of Rosary College, as well as the parish priest of Rosary Church. I'm very much delighted to be here this afternoon to address to you, especially on this occasion, as all of you are going to come for the first time someday or the other, once the pandemic is over, in this institution. This institution very much privileged institution in the whole of south of Goa. And we are very happy to have you in our midst. This institution is yours. You are part and parcel of this institution, and this institution belongs to you. At the very outset, my humble request is to have the ownership. This institution is yours, and therefore it will be up to you how you make it a better institution. Your presence is our gift to us. Therefore, this institution will be what you make it. I am sure with God-given talents, with all your abilities, capacities, and potentials, you will definitely make this institution one of the best institutions in the country. We are here for you. We are to be with you, to walk with you the way God, Lord wants us to. You are here to form yourself. Information will be given, a lot of information will be done, a lot of activities. Make every use of every possibility or opportunity that you are given to. And therefore, in order to make a purposeful life, I would wish that you have a vision in life that will make your life very purposeful, so that you know what are you coming for. It's not just for fun. It's just to have a care life. It's not just to to loiter. But no, every student who comes to Rosary College is a student who comes with a purpose in life. And therefore, my dear students, I wish you all the best. Let's make each other stay a comfortable stay, and let learning not only taking knowledge but growing in wisdom. Let's that be motto in order to build our lives for the good of the institution as well as good of the country, bring up better citizens and in becoming lifelong learners. Thank you. God bless you. Hope to see you soon.
Student, are you? This is the acting principal of the college. I want to mention a few things to the students on this very day. Now, so this is a special year, as everyone knows, because most of us, not even most, in our lectures started in online mode only as on today. And based on the situation in Goa, we might receive a circular somewhere in the future asking us to take even the first year classes in offline mode. So I'm waiting for the circular. Till the circular comes, our classes for first year and also for second year will go only in online mode. But I'm promising you that as the year progresses, as the year passes by, based on the university instructions, we will be having classes even for the first year, if not all the lectures, at least a few lectures on alternate days in offline mode. So assuming or keeping that in mind, I am just going to brief you on a few points that you have to observe, you have to follow when you start coming to the campus and also when you start attending classes in online mode. Now, as you know, students, as on today, we are updating all the first year and the second year students and even the third years. We update our students by posting our notices on the college website. So my first thing to each one of you, always look at the college website for instructions every day. If it is a timetable, if it is a notice about some programs, everything will be updated, will be uploaded, in fact, on the college website for the information of you, the students. So just follow the college website every day. Now, the college timings, you know that, because since you are at home, you don't have to report to the college, at least for the timing. But our first lecture is starting at 8:30. And depending upon the number of lectures for the day, we are going to end every day at a certain time. And you who are attending classes from home have to attend all the lectures continuously for 1 hour each, without, you can say, without logging off or for any of the lecture. So the students have to be online right from 8:30 till the last lecture ends for that particular day. Now, why I'm saying this? is attendance is also compulsory for every lecture. The teachers will be calling out the attendance every day for every lecture. And the time when the teachers are taking the attendance, if a student is not logged in, then the teacher may mark that student absent. So the students, be careful when you're attending lectures, also respond to the teacher when she is calling the attendance. So attendance is also compulsory. It is not only compulsory for the lecture, because we as teachers have to also forward your attendance to the university and to the DHE at the end of every month. So the attendance is not just taken for the sake of it. It is important for university and also for DHE, because they also want to know in every college how many students are attending every lecture. So attendance is compulsory. It is compulsory also from another point of view, that if you don't maintain your 75% attendance for every subject, then you will not be allowed to answer the ISAs and SE, that is the semester end exam of that respective paper. So attendance is important for you in the class. It is important because we have to forward it to DHE and university, and it is important for you because if you don't maintain the minimum attendance, you will not be allowed to answer the exams. That is the ISS as well as semester and exams. So always make a point to attend your classes. If there is any problem, like network problem or any other problem that you come across, you can always inform the principal by sending an email, or you can inform the respective subject teacher, and the teachers will try to help you in whatever way they can. Now, one more thing I have observed, many students are attending online classes using their mobile phones. Now, we can have a practical paper, especially I'm talking of for BCom and even for BCAs and for BBAs, MCom students, part one. If you have a practical accounting paper or a maths paper or maybe a statistics paper, then it may be difficult for you to understand what has been taught in a class, especially if you are using a mobile where the screen is very small. So if you have a mobile phone, if you are using a mobile phone, you have to manage that way, because I don't want everyone to go to buy a laptop, but you have to manage it that way. But in case if you have any difficulty to understand the accounting problems or the maths problems or the statistics, kindly ask your teachers to explain it once again for you, or you can request the teachers to conduct remedial classes for you at the end of the, you can say, the last lecture or after the last lecture, because remedial classes we have in the college, and we conduct these remedial classes for the weaker students or for those students who take part in sports, because as of today sports activities have not started, but in future if at all they start. And if some of you have say called for practices on certain days, that is in the morning, and if you start say missing some lectures because you have to attend sports practices or say cultural or co-curricular practices, then you can request your teachers to conduct remedial classes for you, so that whatever you had missed because of the sports or other co-curricular activities, you can say you can make up that through remedial classes. And along with your sports, your teaching, say your learning will continue in the same way as compared to other students, but by attending remedial classes. So remedial classes will go on based on the request made by the students to the respective subject teachers. Now, very soon, we are going to issue to the first year as well as second year students identity cards. Now, these identity cards are important because whenever you are visiting the campus, you need to wear these ID cards, because students who come to the campus without ID cards will not be allowed in, the campus. The security guard will not allow students without ID cards in the campus. So whenever you come to the campus, these ID cards are important. At the same time, these ID cards will help you to take library books also whenever you need any reference material. When you need any reference material, you can keep your ID card and you can accordingly take reference books from our library. Now, I will just tell you briefly about the examination pattern. Now, first year students being new to the college, there is something called as an examination pattern, which we follow as per the instructions or the circulars of the Goa University. For first year BA, BCom, BCA, and even for MCom Part 1, there are 3 ISAs followed by a semester end exam. Now, when I say 3 ISAs, out of the 3 ISAs, the first 2 ISAs are compulsory. And if a student has missed any of the 2 ISAs, then only the 3rd ISA is conducted. Otherwise, every student have to answer 2 ISAs compulsory before he is, before he is allowed to answer the SE. Just remember the rule. If a student has not answered 2 ISAs in one semester, then he or she will not be allowed to answer the semester end exam in that particular subject. And this rule is applicable for all first year classes across the programs, whether it is BA, BCom, BCA, BBA, TNT, and even for MCom, this rule is applicable. A student has to compulsorily answer 2 ISAs. Only then that student can answer the semester end exam. If you have not answered 2 ISAs, then you cannot answer the semester end exam. Then this semester exam we have to carry on as backlog, and you will have to answer it in the next semester along with your other semester papers. And that too only after completing the ISAs of the previous semester. So students, just note this. To answer semester end exams, you need to answer 2 ISAs compulsorily. Otherwise, you will not be allowed to answer the semester end exam. Then, see, let's assume that the things in our state normalizes and you start attending the classes in offline mode. So in that situation, some of you will be traveling, maybe say by public transport, and a few percentage of the students will be coming with their own vehicles, maybe 2-wheelers or 4-wheelers. In that situation, in the college, we have a parking reserved for the students as well as for the teachers, and you have to park your vehicles only at that particular place. If you park your vehicles anywhere on the road, then there is a possibility that you can see the RTO cops may come and they might even lift your vehicles, especially 2-wheelers. So if you're coming to the campus anytime during the year, you have to see that your vehicles are parked only at the parking place kept reserved for the students. There are 2 parking places here around the campus. One is used by the high secondary teachers and their students. The second one is used by the college teachers and for the college students. So you need to know where exactly you need to park your vehicle. So you have to park it only at the place reserved for college teachers and students. Park it systematically in the parking lot. Then we also have professional counselors in the college campus. Any one of you, if you think that you have any problem which you need to discuss with a professional counselor, you can take an appointment with the counselor and you can come personally and meet the counselor. If you don't want to come to the campus, you can take an appointment and you can discuss your problems over the phone with the counselors. The phone numbers of the counselors along with their names are available on our college website. The counselors also organize a number of programs or activities for the students throughout the year. So you can also take part in all those activities, whichever you are interested in. But any sort of counseling if you need, then professional counselors are also available in the campus right from 9 o'clock till 4 o'clock every day, every working day. Now, I will also tell you about this point. In our college, now at present, students are not coming to the campus, but I am just assuming that in future, the things will normalize and even the first year students also may have to come to the campus. So assuming that in mind, I'm also mentioning that if you start coming to the campus, see, the moment you start coming to the campus, remember, ragging, smoking, or harassment by seniors to juniors or juniors to the, you can see the other colleagues from your own class, other classmates. These things are not allowed at all in the campus. No ragging, smoking, or any other harassment is completely banned in the campus. And if any case of this type is brought before the acting principal or the administrator or the college management, then we will take strict action, and the students involved in such activities will be rusticated or will not be allowed to attend any more classes in future. So always be careful about that. No ragging, no smoking, no harassment of students, or say your colleagues, your classmates by anybody is permitted in the campus. Now, besides the teaching, besides the normal subjects that you have taken, the college is going to offer you a number of certificate courses. Also on MOOC and SWIME courses and Coursera, there are a number of certificate courses available for the students, and you are free to register for any of these courses depending upon your liking every year, every semester. Now, in this current year, we are going to offer one special certificate course to every student, which will be made compulsory, and that is Value Education Certificate course. We are going to start this from next month, and every Tuesday, every class, whether it is first year, second year, or third year, every class at a particular time as per the timetable will be having value education lecture, value education classes. And at the end of the year, depending upon the rules of that value education program, the students will be offered, will be given a certificate saying that you have completed the value education program. The college also has a mentorship program for the students. Now, what is a mentorship program? Now, as part of mentorship program, it could be with regard to the timetable, or it could be with regard to any courses that college is offering you as something additional beyond the normal BA, BCom, BCA, BBA, or TNT or MCom classes. One last final thing. In this academic year, our college is going in for NEC reaccreditation. NEC is and this NEC reaccreditation is compulsory for every, you can say, for every college. For every college, see, from the point of view of getting, you can say, quality teachers, getting good also grants from the government, and also getting quality students. See, to make it very simple, students, as a student, they prefer a college which has got high NEC ranking as compared to a college which has a very low ranking. So when these two options are given to you, students will definitely prefer a college which has got a higher NEC grade. So from that point of view, students' help also will be required when we are going in for NEC reaccreditation. So at that time, we are going to brief you in what way the students' help is required. But right now, I will just mention one point regarding NEC, and that is NEC has got a clause. It has got 1 point, as part of the assessment criteria. It has got 1 point which says that student satisfaction survey. Now, this is one point where the NEC committee members may contact you directly over the phone or through an email, where they will ask you some questions about the college and you have to give a feedback. I will just tell you one thing here. Always give, you can say, a positive, a good feedback, because based on what feedback you give, the college ranking, grading will be decided by the NEC. So maybe by next month, we are going to give you the questions, what type of questions they normally ask, so that you also know what type of answers you need to give for similar NEC question. Now, at this stage, if any student want to know something about the college, if something is not clear to you, you can just ask your questions. Any student who have any question, you can ask before I stop. Anyone having any question? Okay, or you can type your question in the chat box. We will answer your questions at the end. So once again, I welcome all the first year students to Rosary College. And I hope very soon the things in Goa will improve and we'll be able to welcome you in our campus for offline classes. Thank you, students.
Good afternoon. I'm cultural. We brief you about various cultural activities that are organized by our college. First and foremost, we form the Students' Council, which comprises of General Secretary, Cultural Secretary, and Sports Secretary, and also class representatives are a part of the Students' Council. The students Okay, good afternoon, students. I am Assistant Professor Shelly Mendes, the Cultural Coordinator of the college. We will be briefing you about the various cultural activities organized by our college. First and foremost, we form the Students' Council, which comprises of the General Secretary, Cultural Secretary, and Sports Secretary. All the class representatives are also a part of the Students' Council. The Students' Council functions under the guidance of Administrator, Principal, Vice Principal, and the Cultural Coordinator. We have the elections for class representatives, the details of which will be displayed on the college website. Each class elects a class representative. The class representatives then elect the General Secretary and the Cultural Secretary. General Secretary is a TY student and Cultural Secretary is usually a second-year student. We also have various sales clubs, associations, and committees such as Language Cell, Konkani Cultural Club, students computer club, women's cell, health cell, and so many other sales clubs, associations, and committees. These sales clubs or associations consist of a convener, that is a teacher is in charge of each of these sales, and there are student members. At the beginning of the academic year, a membership drive is conducted, and students can become a member of any cell, association, or club. During the last academic year, because of COVID-19 pandemic, we membership drive through online mode, where students had to fill a Google form and join the cell, club, and association. Students can join in one cell, club, or association. These sales clubs and associations also organize various activities, competitions, webinars, etc. So students, I request you to actively participate in all the activities which are organized by the sales clubs and associations. Students Council also assists the Rosary Alumni Family. Rosary Alumni Family is an association of ex-students which organizes Freshers' Day for the first year students. Again, because of pandemic, we could not have the Freshers' Day for the last academic year. And for this academic year also, we're not sure whether the Rosary Alumni Family will be organizing it for the first years. Rosary College is not just another college. At Rosary College, students are provided with ample opportunities to showcase their talents. We have singing competition, social ad competition, folk dance competition, Christmas card making competition, crib and carol singing competition, star making competition, and many more competitions in which students participate. The most awaited time of the year is the month of December, where we have so many activities taking place in our campus. The Students' Council organizes Fun Festival in the month of December, where students get opportunity to participate in numerous on-stage and off-stage events, such as singing competition, mehndi competition, painting competition, acting, rangoli, nail art, fashion show, etc. Large number of students participate in Fun Festival with lot of enthusiasm. We also celebrate Founders Day, where we have a short cultural program followed by felicitation of the students who have excelled in not only academics but also co-curricular and extracurricular activities. Towards the end of the academic year, we bid farewell to all our third-year students. We have a Thanksgiving Eucharistic celebration followed by a short cultural program organized by first year and second year students for the third year students. Besides this, our students also participate in various intercollegiate events and competitions and have won laurels for the college. Last year, due to pandemic, we were unable to organize some of the events. In spite of all odds, we conducted elections online and Students' Council organized various competitions such as candle decoration, wreath making, mehndi, nail art, singing competition, acting competition, carol singing competition, etc. through online mode. We have also planned some activities for the current academic year. As and when we have any activity, cultural activity in our college, we will be putting up a notice on the college website. So I request you students to please check the college website on a regular basis. And whenever we have any competitions, I request all of you to take part in, actively take part in all the activities that we organize. Thank you, students.
Good afternoon, students. My name is Pratiksha Sulakar, and I am the System Administrator of the college. I look after the entire IT infrastructure of the college. So if you have any difficulty regarding IT, you can contact me. First thing I want to tell you is regarding your ID card. See, once this meeting is over, we'll share the link, Google form with you all. Kindly fill the Google form with all your details for ID card. We require your photo, signature, which is important. For photograph, kindly upload a proper professional photograph. Same will be used for your results. So please don't. And your signature also should be proper on a blank paper. Second thing is, now you have done your admission through DHE portal for BA BCom, and for self-finance you have done through our college MIS. So for your attendance and everything, you need to check our college MIS for self-finance, and for BA BCom you have to check the DHE login. Kindly don't change your email address, because we are not accepting any email changes now, because we don't have authority to change it. If anything, you have to use the same email address. You have to keep it same. And if you are not able to attend your Google Classroom, if you want to change your email address to attend your online classes, kindly contact your concerned teachers. Now now you all have to do the enrollment under university. So for that, we'll be taking your details again. So whichever email address you are submitting, please have a formal email address for that. And whichever email address you are you are submitting, you will not be able to change it in future. For next 3 years, everything will be through that email address. Because once we submit the data to university, we cannot change it. For self-finance students, you all have to log in our college MIS to check your attendance, as well as to check the notices. We'll upload the notices, everything on the website also, but you all have your login. You must have already got a mail from college. So kindly log in and check once. And now please like our college YouTube channel for any updates, as well as please follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and on Facebook, because we'll be uploading everything on that. Thank you.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Yeah. Yeah. Good day to all of you, and good morning also to you. I, Dr. Francis Xavier Lobo, working as a college director of physical education in this institute for the past 25 years, and we have been organizing a lot of activities in our college. In sports, we take part almost in all the activities of the university. I've today come on this webinar to tell you about our Department of Physical Education. Our Department of Physical Education has a great history at Rosary College as well as at university. We have been 6-time champions at the university level in various activities, and we have also won a lot of medals, trophies at university level. So I want to tell you that our activities, we start with, initially we used to have a football tournament. Based on our football tournament, we used to divide the students into various houses. Since this is a COVID time and situation is not right, so we'll be starting very slowly our activities. This year there will be a very minimum number of activities which I will tell you. At present, I have already put on the web of Rosary web the notice for calling for students to be the house leaders and the sports secretary. And I've received information from only 4 to 5, 6 students, which is very less. I require at least for a house leaders, I require at least 10 students, and the sports secretary, boy and girl, total number of students who I require is 12, which is very less. So that please send your information to the college website that you are interested in being the house leader or the sports secretary. On base of that, we will divide you all. I've already shown you all the which classes are put in which group. So on that basis, you send your application. Now, this year, I have thought that we will be conducting few activities because of the COVID, activities such as uh, badminton, table tennis, cross country, chess, football, basketball. These activities I have decided to conduct this year. Then other activities which I always conduct is the quiz. I've seen there are very few students who take part in this. It is not only for the sports students, it is for everybody. It is one of the learning experience which we want to give to you all during the Republic Day or Independence. You will learn a lot of things. There are many things we also don't know about what about Independence Day, about Republic Day or some other things. I want you all to take part. I just see only there are 23 or 24 students who are taking part. This is for all of you. It is not only for the sports persons or sports students. It is for everybody. It is a learning I've giving to everybody. It's not only for the sports. Now, this year when I conduct these activities like badminton, table tennis, cross country, chess, football, basketball, in this activity all cannot take part. But I will also introduce in that activity. You can send videos on your fitness, what you do at home. You can write about Olympics games. You can also write on 75 years of independence. You can also write on Indian sport, where India is at present. So these topics also, those who are non-sportsmen can send me these topics, so I can consider them for your sending this to the Goa University for your sports marks. But this sports marks is not yet finalized by the university. But this year we are going to send whoever takes part in 3 activities which I have mentioned. This notice also I will send on the website. You check the website. Always keep the website in the morning, but don't forget to check the website. Whether you are sports student or non-sports student, you should always check the website on the every day in the morning when you get up. That is must be your duty, because everything is displayed on the many students. I have seen the sports people who have played last year for professional. They are not watching the college web. What is happening in the college, and that's why they have missed their exams. I've already the principal mentioned that 2 internal exams are very essential. 3 they have conducted, but 2 are essential to answer for your C exam. So please keep this in mind. Don't miss those 2 tests, whichever they give. Now, I'll be also organizing some workshops and seminar and international conference. You students, you should take part in this. This is all meant for you, so that you learn something extra about sports. And I will also include that whoever participate in this national, international workshops, I will consider you also for the grace marks. That will be one of your activity. I'll put the number of hours also at the side of the activity. How many hours for this activity, how many hours for that. So you have to at least minimum 30 hours, you have to devote your time to all these co-curricular or sports activities. Okay. I wish you all the best. And the important thing which I want to inform you, see, we have so many cycles, we have so many gym equipment, everything in our college, but nobody of you are taking advantage of this. You should come and spend your half an hour, 1 hour in in the gym, and also that you remain fit, and it is open to you all. Afternoon, try to make your time during afternoon time, because afternoon time nobody comes here, so you can get a chance to go to our gym. There is a gym for boys, there is a separate gym for the girls. So I hope with this few words of mine, I wish you all good luck for this academic year. May God bless you all. Please concentrate on your studies, concentrate and be focused what you are doing, and it will help you to achieve this whatever you are doing. These 3 years will go very nicely if you keep yourself focused. And I've seen this learning is much better because you get a repeated. You can put the video and learn again and again. It is a very easy method for mostly for sports people who miss the activities. You can hear the recorded later on also of the classes which are been held. I wish you all the best. Thank you. Take care and be safe during this COVID time. Thank you.
Good afternoon, students. I'm Father Geronimo de Silva, the Vice Principal of our college, and my role is to propose the vote of thanks. Gratitude is the memory of the heart. It gives me immense pleasure to propose this vote of thanks. I express my sincere appreciation to our administrator, Reverend Father Gabriel Coutinho, for extending a warm welcome to our first-year students, motivating them and asking them to have a vision as they enter the portals of Rosary College. I express my deep appreciation to our acting principal, Dr. Halik Barreto, for addressing our first-year students. He requested the students to keep in touch with the college website for all the necessary details, also requesting them to attend their classes regularly and making use of counseling services available in the college. Dr. Halik also briefed to you all the mentorship program and education program. A sincere thanks to our academic coordinator, Assistant Professor Ms. Tracy Almeida, for introducing the Students Induction program to our first-year students. My sincere thanks to our cultural coordinator, Assistant Professor Ms. Shelley Mendes, for briefing the students about the various activities that are conducted in the college and requesting the students to join the cells, clubs, association, and to take active part in all the activities that would be conducted throughout the year. Sincere appreciation to our sports director, Dr. Francis Lobo, for briefing the first-year students with regard to the various sports activities conducted in our college, and also requesting each and every student to make best use of the sports facilities provided by our college. Thanks to our system administrator, Ms. Pratiksha Sulekar, also briefing about the need to make use of all the facilities available and requesting to do the needful. Sincere thanks to our IQAC coordinator, Dr. Dennis Vaz, for organizing and preparing today's program for you, my dear students. Laboratory assistant, Mr. Matthias, for doing all the logistics for us and being with us throughout this program. We'll also like to thank Assistant Professor Ram Krishna Shankar, who has prepared the video on tour of college. Thank you, students, for being there patiently listening to all the speakers. Please do not leave the webinar. Wait to watch the video tour of college, specially prepared for you. Thank you so much.
Students, we are going to share now this feedback link also. At the same time, you are going to watch the tour on college. Okay, same time, please give your feedback. Okay, this will be counted as your attendance. Okay, thank you, students. We have come to the end for the first day of SIP. We'll meet tomorrow at 12:30. Okay, sharp. Thank you.